James, 4 games unbeaten ahead of a big cup game on Saturday. How important is it to carry that recent form into the visit of Charlton?
Yeah, it's really important. Like I said, 4 games unbeaten, good run, 4 clean sheets. It's just been a good team togetherness. Going back to probably our basics of being solid and then trying to get a goal when we build up, getting on the ball, pressing, all the stuff that I guess what the gaffer wants, we've been trying to do, and it's been good to do that. But yeah, obviously Charlton will be a tough game, League One. They're doing all right in their season, so it'll be a free hit, a test, but one that we're sort of really excited about.
Yeah, last time out it was a 2-0 win against Tamworth, 2 relatively early goals. Are those games better to play in when maybe the pressure comes off a bit when you get those early goals?
I think it can go one way or the other. Really, I think at 2-0 it's tricky. You can easily concede one from, especially when they're long throw-ins, but they're dangerous with. And 2-1, and then the game can completely change. But we held it well. We defended well when we needed to. I think the ref was a little bit frustrated in the second half, stopping it quite a lot. But we handled that well. If we can get a third, I think that would have made it even more relaxing. But yeah, 2 up was a good start. But it was good to, I guess, keep the lead and keep a clean sheet.
Yeah, the second goal was a brilliant team move, 31 passes, I think it was. How nice is it when you're involved in a move like that?
Yeah, no, it's good. I think in the moment, it felt like we were in the game. It felt like we were in control, and obviously getting 31 passes was great to see. Obviously, from a social media perspective, that was probably quite good to see. But it felt good on the pitch, and that's sort of how you want to play the game nowadays is on the ball, and it's through our patterns that we worked on our shape, and it came off. And yeah, it was just good to get a second goal, a good team goal like that.
Yeah, you've played 4 full 90s in a row now, which I think is the first time you've done that as a Southend player. So you must be really pleased with that recently.
Yeah, really happy. Like I said, the first time that I've done this run. I think you just want to continue that. Hopefully, I can. Body feels good. I'm enjoying myself at the moment. But yeah, you're only good as your last game, so I want to do well on Saturday and carry that on in the season.
Looking ahead to Charlton on Saturday, there's a real buzz about the game with it being a relatively local, sort of biggest club in League One. Is that the same within you guys in the dressing room?
Yeah, no, it is a little bit, yeah. But no, we're just really excited. Whoever we would have got, we fancy ourselves. We're in a good run, good enough form. So let's just go and do it. Obviously, it'd be a good atmosphere, which would be an extra man at times, which we'll need. But yeah, it'd be a good test.
As a player, getting to test yourself against a side a couple of leagues above us must be a real positive.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, you want to prove to yourself, and I guess as a team, we want to prove to ourselves that we can do something good. I think the pressure would be on them, which is always helpful in one extent. You can just go for it and have a bit more freedom. But I guess individually, you just want to show that you can do it and do it again. But yeah, we're just focused on trying to do an upset.
Yeah, the chance to go on a cup run. We've already had one really good win in this cup against Eastleigh, so potentially winning another game and going on a run, that must be something that really gets you looking forward to Saturday's game.
Yeah, that's the aim, is to get into the next round. Obviously, yeah, you beat Eastleigh thinking you're wondering who you're going to get. You've got Charlton, really good draw. If you beat Charlton, then you get probably another even better draw. We'll see, but we're focused on Saturday anyway, and we'll try and win and do our best.
Thank you.
James, start the last 4 games, as we said, got an assist at the weekend. Confidence must be sky high at the moment.
Yeah, no, it's I guess individually in a good place at the moment. Like I said earlier on, you're only good as your last game, and I feel like going into Saturday, I got to just prove it again and try and do well. But yeah, of course, when you're in a good moment, you want to carry that on. So hopefully, I can on Saturday.
And this is part of an unbeaten run now of 4 games. What's been the key change over the last few games? What's the difference at the moment?
I think we're going back to sort of just keeping clean sheets. I think throughout the season, up to the last 4 games, we were probably just conceding goals too easily. I think we've gone back to that basics, got that confidence in terms of that defensive structure, and getting on the front foot and pressing as well, which is what the gaffer wants. And I think with that, the goals have come, chances have come, and obviously the performances have come.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of solidity in the setup as well. Is it giving you all a chance to get familiar with how you all play as well?
Yeah, for sure. And even with players, we've had a lot of transitional players in and out throughout the season. So I think even with that, building relationships into the team, getting used to the formation, getting used to the way that the gaffer wants to play, it takes time. And I think everyone's feeling a bit more settled. The group's really close, really good. So I think that does help on the pitch.
We saw there was a great reception for Gav Miley when he came onto the field as well. Of course, you saw Abby Forson as well coming in. To what extent is there sort of competition amongst all the players for starting positions as well? How is that driving this run of form?
Yeah, and I think part of the run as well is that our squad's got better, got bigger since this start of form's happened. So I think competition is really good. It's really important. It pushes everyone, and we need everyone. It's not just 11-man squad. We need the whole squad, and it pushes everyone else. If someone's not having a good game, someone comes on, changes it. Someone's injured, someone comes in. But everyone's fit. That's what you want, and it's been like that for a few weeks, which just pushes you.
Well, the magic of the FA Cup is around the corner as well. What's the favourite FA Cup memory for you?
Interesting. I think I couldn't tell you one right now, but my appreciation and sort of respect to the FA Cup's massive. Growing up, you watch it at Wembley and all these kind of things. But in terms of my personal experience, in terms of playing in it, I've always looked up to it as an opportunity to go far into the competition. You always look to play higher up, higher teams, higher opposition. So for me, there's no moment that sticks out in terms of when I was younger, but I've respected it massively, and I want to go as far as I can.
Definitely so. And opportunity against Charlton Athletic. Also, a lot has changed. 5 years ago, this was a league fixture between these two sides. What are you expecting from this Charlton Athletic team?
A very high energetic team. Obviously, being higher in ability, as a team, we'll have to be quicker in our decision making on the ball. Defensively, we'll have to be a lot more stronger and compact. Communication will be big, but we're expecting them to sort of go for us, and we have to sort of handle what they do on the day. But like I said earlier on, we do back ourselves to give it a good go.
They've had a few inconsistencies this season. It's about mid-table, but they've picked up a cup win over the last couple of games as well. So, what do you think will be the key danger areas on the field?
I think with their formation, I think they're very strong centrally. So I think wide will potentially be an area that we can go for it. But at the end of the day, they could change something on a Saturday. We have to be ready. At the end of the day, it's 1v1 around the pitch pretty much. So we have to just be best on the day.